Welcome back, guys, and okay, we are working. Sorry, like I said, we had some connection issues, so we are now here for game 2. Well, hopefully we are anyway. I will invite him. And yeah, so I won game 1. If you, oh, I guess I shouldn't have said that so fast, but it's too late now. I'm committed. Definitely go back and watch the other video if you don't want to be spoiled for the first game. But me and my blabbermouth. But it looks like we've connected. Hopefully this time we will stay connected. And hopefully we only have to play one more game. He's got 2 chances of being mana screwed. That's my hope. Okay, we are in, and he's on the play this time. Only fair. This hand is just too slow on the draw. This hand is... This hand is a keep, but it is an absolutely terrible one. The only reason it's a keep is because the druids give us green mana, but if he kills a druid, we're just done here. And the that's not a good draw. And the thing here as well is that he's going to know I'm short on green mana because I played an Aether Hub. So I might have to try and do some mind games here. Turn to Smuggler's Copter. I might have to do some mind games here and pretend I misplayed the wrong land, which is never where you want to be, but it is the way. So the only way to do that is play a land, and start spamming the pause, so he makes us think we've played the wrong land, and then we'll play you out. So this is just trying to make sure he doesn't kill our Druid of the Cowl here, even though he wouldn't kill it anyway because he played out Smuggler's Copter. But you know, duels does have mind games. It's not unethical to pause your opponent out in tournament matches to make them think you've got something. But I don't think it's unethical anyway. Right now there's probably 200 comments of people going, "Oh my god, you are the worst person alive." And okay, it looks like he can't group his vehicles. So maybe the mind games worked, who knew? Who knows? But I'm definitely going to be playing out the second Druid here. And then I'll play my land. And then, I mean, quite a ways off Ishkana. But do we just play her out as a 3/5 is the question. I almost think it's right, you know. His hand's going to be absolutely stocked with the top end. I'm talking stuff like Sky Sovereign. I was talking stuff like I mean, that's just game over at this point if we don't find our green mana really fast. That's a green source, but I mean, I guess I just tempo him out here. So we have an instant sorcery creature. If we get one more thing in there, then I'll be a lot happier playing out Ishkana. But he's just going to Sky Sovereign again to kill our creature, yeah. He knows we don't have much green mana. Oh, thank God, that's a good draw. It keeps us off green mana now, but it's better than playing a Druid of the Cowl just to die if you cruise it up. But we are now essentially locked out of our hand. I think we can play Deep Fiend, but that's it. And we know he runs stuff like... I mean, he's got to have a bunch of good top end. Speak of the Devil, and it shall arrive. We can't kill that thing, though. If he doesn't plus here. Because we can tap down his field and then kill it with Deep Fiend. If he doesn't leave enough blockers back. Now there's a green mana. So this game's not over. We did find a green mana on time at least. I'm not attacking. And then we can tap him out, but I'm not sure if it's worth it. He runs so many 2-drops that it would be too risky if he could play a chump blocker. We have to kill his Gideon here. Gideon needs to die no matter what. And okay, that's interesting. So we can't tap him out of everything but colourless. He doesn't have a land. And then That would leave him with nothing to block. Well, I guess he could make the token with Gideon, so yeah, never mind. We have to wait. He knows we've got Deep Fiend. He has to know we have Deep Fiend. Especially with that pause as an Angel of Innovation. I could have stopped that, but see how he goes into attacks here. We can't even Deep Fiend now because he could just... Because he'd have the Knight back. So... Actually, can we? I don't know, we'll have to see. So we tap, 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 tap. Yeah, so... Well, I guess if we don't tap down the Kofta, if we do it now... What the fuck? Okay, think, Nikki, because if we don't tap down Kofta, he hits us for 4, but then we can kill his Gideon on the backswing. I think we have to tap down everything but Kofta here. It's the only thing that makes sense. Because now he has no way to crew Kofta. But like, we can't tap down. We can't. We have to leave. Like, if we. I think it's a question of, do we let him have a 4/4 hit us and loot, or do we let him just have a 6/6 and hit us? I think that's what it comes down to. Because if we can't leave him with one of his normal creatures, otherwise he can crew. I don't know what I did there, but I did something. That's all that matters. First things first, we take Gideon off the board, and then we plan from there. No Delirium yet. We need one more card type, so we need Heart. We're still quite a ways off. Is it right just to play bloody Ishkana as a creature? We have a Pulse Mirror, so we can get it back. I think so. I think it is right. In theory, it holds off his board, but bar the Caravan and the Copter, I guess. But we can stop playing defensively from here now that Gideon's off the board, unless he has another Planeswalker, of course. We have the Pulse, which gets us back Rex Age, and then that kills Copter, and then we have it. Well, I guess it kills Caravan because we have Ishkana for Copter. A lot of different lines we could take here. We're not in a good situation, I'll be the first to admit. Like I was saying, we're not guaranteed to win the late game, and this is an example of that. Well, let's... He must have Harness Lightning. No, if he had Harness Lightning, he'd attack with all, right? He'd definitely trade off a Servo for an Ishkana. So I don't think he's got Harness Lightning. I don't think he's got Harness Lightning. I don't think he's got Harness Lightning. Because he'd attack with the Servo if he had Harness Lightning at least. Yeah, I'm not putting him on. I'm not putting him on it. Good, okay. Grapple's good. Grapple gets us Delirium, so we can chump with that next turn if we have to. But I think right now we are in a Pulsar X-Age mode. Killers. Caravan or Copter? A lot of decisions at this point. He's got one card in hand, so we don't want him to keep getting value, so I think we actually have to take Copter off the board. He has the Foundry, the consoles as well. Avacyn. That doesn't get... Oh my god. Last card was Avacyn. Yeah, this game is... I think you did that wrong though, so we do have a chance. He just sent me a message saying fuck. Stupid misclick. Yeah, so what he tried to do there was animate his Copter and then play Avacyn to give it indestructible, but he accidentally cast his Avacyn too early there, so we do now have a chance. Well, actually we don't, we're just dead here, aren't we? No, we flip his board and kill his entire field. Oh god, it's not even that good for... Actually, it is pretty good for us. We kill his in. Joly just lost his angel. If we win this game, Joly is gonna be fucking raging. Fuck me sideways. Do I trade off Deep Fiend here? That's the question. Deep Fiend for land. Okay, let's think seriously now. Deep Fiend for land. I really want to cash in this Ishkana, so if I hit Delirium or Grapple, we just need to hit land. It's so tempting. In fact, I think it's worth doing. I think I'm just going to try and clean up the board a little bit here. He's down to 1 card in hand. That thing's generally going to... I mean, maybe it's not right, but keeping him off ways to crew as well is pretty relevant. So we actually need that double red, but I think first things first, I'm just gonna grapple here, see what we draw, see if we can get a land into a graveyard. We did, so I'm gonna get back Ishkana. Ishkana. So, he's playing off the... well, he's got the Foundry, so he's not exactly screwed if he draws a land here, for example. But we do have an Ishkana, and now he ditched a Pia Kira and Nala earlier on. He's already seen Gideon, Angel of Innovation, Avacyn, so actually quite a bit of his top end has been depleted here. So we're not completely out of it. Yeah, he's attacking with Caravan. Do we race here? As crazy as that... no, we don't race here. He's got the Foundry. We could 3, 6, 9. We could him for 9 next turn. Not going to block yet. Like I said, he doesn't run burn. And I want to keep these creatures around. I'm guessing he drew a land. I think I'm... what am I attacking with? Even if he cracks this, he can't group Caravan. So if we just leave enough spiders back for the Avacyn, we can start picking him a bit here with this land as well. We needed to play around because in case we draw Ulamog, but I think I'm going to attack with 3/3 and 1 spider, just in case he draws Harness Lightning. If he draws Harness Lightning though, then... in fact, we'll leave the spider back, we'll just attack with the land. Because if he attacks with Avacyn, then we triple block, even a Harness Lightning doesn't allow him to Avacyn to stick around. But we've already seen 1 grapple, 2 pulse, so our graveyard recursion is fairly low at this point. This game's not over, but it... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9... so we can't even cast Ulamog if we see him off the top of a deck. But we are 1 land and Ulamog off. Is Ulamog in our graveyard? Let's have a look. No, we just got Deep Fiend in there. So Vex and Scuttle would be a fantastic draw. We'd be able to get back Brawl's Expertise, bounce his Thopters and a Caravan. And his utility... I mean, I made fun of the Foundry consoles, but they have provided him with light where he did not stand a chance before. I don't think I'm going to chump this turn. Oh, maybe I do. Maybe I triple block. He's hitting us for 10, we can't go down to 4. Now we're left with no flying defense. Guess I could trade the Druid and a Spider for one of the Caravans. No, we can't even do that, never mind. I was looking at toughness instead of power. Do we just go down to 4? No, because if we go down to 4, we're just really up against it. I think we do have to trade off here. Like that. And then if we like draw another grapple, we can Ishkana again or something. But I think we have to trade off here. If we go down to 4, it means there's a chance he just goes wide with Thopters in the air. And like we'd have to chump the caravan his next turn anyway. It's not really changing for us here. Kozilek's return would be good though. Vex and Scuttler, I did ask for it. Vex and Scuttler into Barals. Vex and Scuttler into Grapple, getting back. Ishkana could be the play. In fact, I think it is the play. So we attack with our the ground blocker. I mean, I guess I'll keep Druid back because in case I need to jump a caravan, for example. Well, I guess we've got so many blockers now, though. Do we need to? So this would cost 2. So yeah, I think I'm actually going to attack with Ishkana and the Druid. Because there's all these creatures in the air, and if he attacks with Caravan, we're going to have a lot of ground blockers to make it look awkward either way. So yeah. Actually, shit, I needed to grapple, didn't I? Yep, I just cost myself the game. 3, 4, 5, 6. Yep, I needed to keep the Druid back. So, 6, 7. I have to get Barals now. Oh, I did leave up double blue. I really balls that up big time. Fuck. I needed to keep Druid back so I could go grapple, play Ishkana. Oh well, he misplayed earlier on, I misplayed now. I guess it's evened out. So I'm just gonna bounce 2 Thopters. I almost don't want to give him Avacyn back because then he can wipe our field. I guess I'm just gonna bounce 3 Thopters here. I misplayed that big time, but oh god, that was bad. That was really bad. I've just blown the game now. I don't deserve to win. So yeah, yeah, that was bad. I'm not even gonna lie. Oh well, put it behind us. To be honest, we're only in this game because he misplayed. So I guess, in that respect, then things have looked worse. I'm just gonna trade off a caravan here. I mean, I can't think of particularly too many draws here. I mean, we just had our good draw, which was Vex and Scuttler. So, I mean, he decides to take out the spider, so Avacyn's lethal next turn. But fair enough. Let's see what we draw. Rex Edge. Yeah, we're just dead. I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, well, I guess that's also a play you can make, but we're dead either way, so it doesn't matter too much, yeah. Our only hope is if he forgets to attack with Avacyn. But yeah, I mean, that was bad. That was bad, I'm not even gonna lie. I missed that. Well, yeah, I mean, that was bad. Nothing, no point dwelling on it. I made a misplay. It was a pretty heinous one, but all I was doing was making it more exciting for game 3 here. GG. So, GL in Decider. So I mean, none of us have been mana screwed so far, which is a nice change. But yeah, I mean, again, I was only in that game because he misplayed. Obviously, it would have been hilarious if I took the game where he misplayed, but you know, things happen. You never play perfectly, you know. If you played perfectly, you'd be the game would be boring pretty quickly. And I forgot that I needed to grapple first. For some reason I assumed that Vex and Skull was going to get back Deep Fiend, which obviously is not how it works. But we will persevere. This hand is mulligan. This hand is a mediocre keep. Rogue Refiner does provide us with Aether Hub essentially being a multicolored land, so things have looked worse. Nissa gets us a forest, so we're going to hit land drops this game, and Barrage Expertise hopefully buys us some time. So I mean, depends on. I mean, our hand, to say, would be a solid like C. It's not like not something you're happy keeping. I mean, it's not something you're unhappy keeping, but at the same time, it's not something you write home about. And if he doesn't have the turn 2 vehicle, then Primal Druid makes things a bit awkward for him. Helps us mana fix, as well as well, he's had either turn 2 Copter or turn 2 Heart here in all these games. But that is the potency of Mardu vehicles. I'm not too upset about that. Do get a nice little redraw here with the thingy. Hopefully dig into a Rex Sage. Pilgrim's Eye, it's a creature, fixes his mana. I think it's the first time Pilgrim's Eye has shown up this series, which is nice. Get everyone on camera. But I mean, we're not out with this game yet. Depends how aggressive his turn 3 players. And like again, we do a Brawl's Expertise to bounce some of his creatures here. So next turn we're going to Treasure Keeper. I think the turn after that we go Brawl's Expertise into Pilgrim's Eye. And then, I mean, we're going to be taking some big hits in the air here, but there's not too much we can do about that at this current stage. We just have to buy some time here. Vex and Skull is nice. We can now reset our Brawl's Expertise. So we could play a tempo game here, yeah. We could, well, not tempo, you know what I mean? We could almost race with the Brawl's Expertise, in a way. Crazy way. Do I almost Nissa or Pilgrim's Eye? Do I Nissa or Pilgrim's Eye so I can guarantee cast Brawl's Expertise next turn? Because I've got a feeling I'm going to need it next turn over a Treasure Keeper. Or the Treasure Keeper helps me race better. I'm going to Treasure Keeper. Because even just let's say worst case scenario, I don't hit my land drop, then I can still Pilgrim's Eye and then I can just chump for a turn, and then this way I'm still racing along the ground. So yeah. Well, I mean, we're not like critical mass near dead, you know. We get hit for 4, 5, 6, 7 if he goes all in, and that would tap him out, and then we have Pilgrim's Eye to chump the turn after. So things have looked worse. Now we've got the third Barrage target here, so. I mean, if we do draw our land here, we are in a great position, I think, because we bounce Thopter, Heart Kieran, Caravan, and then our opponent's actually kind of up against it here. So I mean, but then again, it wouldn't be as appealing of a race here if I didn't have Treasure Keeper out. So, I mean, I don't know, 6 and 2 3s, I feel. And I mean, we know we're lucky, so we're just going to draw a blue source anyway, which we needed to draw. Like I said, just all part of the plan. All part of the plan. I'm actually going to get the Pilgrim's Eye over Nissa. She's still not going to flip next turn. And we can get a second blue or second red. Blue or red? Blue or red? This is just a flip up, blue or red, because we have Aether Hub for 1 source of blue. Actually, we've already got double blue technically, so I guess we get red. In case we draw Chandra. But it does mean if we draw double blue cell, we will be using our energy. But like if our opponent just taps out for Caravan here, then you can't even crew it really. So, and even a Gideon isn't like the end of the world. We can flashback our Brawls off a Treasure Keeper next turn, and keep this cycle going. So you can actually Caravan plus Heart Kieran here, but he can't crew up either. And we did take his entire turn essentially doing that. Unless he has another 2-drop, of course. Maybe he holds up Harness Lightning. Judging by how long it's taken him to make this decision, he definitely has Harness Lightning in hand. That's what it's telling me. Or a creature. But I feel like if he had a veteran motorist, he would have just played it. Actually, no, never mind, because then he couldn't cruise Caravan. So he's either got a creature or Harness Lightning. That's what I'm thinking. Because he just, if he had nothing else, he'd just slam Heart of Kieran. If he had something, he would just, I don't know. It's, we'll see what happens when it comes down to our turn. Big Chandra off the top, and we just win this game in the spot, you know. It's just how it's gonna go. Even little Chandra to kill his creature so he struggles to crew would be pretty nice. Yeah, okay, he's slamming Heart, so I don't think he's got anything else if he's slamming Heart. There's another Aether Hub, but let's see if he wants to trade off here. I think I'm just going to attack with all our creatures that can attack. Because he can't crew Copter. Yeah. See if he wants to trade here, and then if he doesn't, I'll just emerge off Treasure Keeper to get back Brawl's Expertise. Into a grapple, I like that. Maybe we get a Deep Fiend here. I think I'm just going to get back a Rogue Refiner over a Treasure Keeper. Yeah. Because I can't actually cast that. So yeah. Just try and like close out the throat here. His opponent's facing lethal through Brawl's Expertise next turn. And we have quite the defense set up for it. I'm trying to think what he could draw. He needs like a removal spell for Rogue Refiner. Harness Lightning plus a creature I think is his out. Because next turn we're Brawl's Expertise and flipping Nissa, we can make the 4/4. So yeah, he needs... If he can't even just attack us down here, because at best he hits us for 9, assuming we like somehow lose all our blockers, and then yeah, so it's a tough decision for Joly here. In fact, I don't want to jinx things, touching wood, but I think it's almost in the stage of if he stacked he needs to perfectly stack his deck to survive this onslaught. Like he needs removal spell, creature, I attack in, he chumps, or like he crews up a vehicle. Actually yeah, I guess removals, actually never mind, I take that back. I take back the touch wood. He just needs removal spell, creature, and then he can crew up Caravan. No, but then we've got Brawl's Expertise. I don't know. Fuck it. I'm too high on life to care right now. Angel of Innovation's a good one. But I think he's just dead now though. Well no, he can... Yeah, he's not dead. But he is very, very close. We just bounce everything he has to chump. If we bounce everything plus the Angel, because we don't want to bounce the Angel, that would be crazy, then he's up against it, I think. He has to chump. Oh. No, then, yeah, because that thing doesn't have first strike. So yeah. So we bounce you, bounce you, bounce you. Get on Nissa. Just make the 4/4 here and then we attack all out. Because that thing doesn't have first strike. I always think it does have first strike, but it doesn't. Then he has to either most likely just chumps here instead of trading off, because then that gets him really low. Oh no, he's going for the trade. So he goes down to like 3 life here. Now we play a number 4, so we have an extra attacker next turn if we need it. Make the 4/4. I'm just going to go for the throat here, I think. I mean, Angel of Innovation was one of his most powerful players, but now we have so many attackers coming out, and we have a Nissa Plus, we have an extra draw. I'm really struggling to see what he could draw here to get him out of this. Don't want to jinx it though, like there is probably a combination of draws in his deck that get him out of this. Nahiri is a good start, but it's not enough, I don't think. If he still actually has the Heart Kieran, so yes, it is enough. No, it's not enough. Because he's dead either way if he plays the Heart Kieran, because then we just attack with the land, he's dead. We ignore Nahiri, because he can crew Nahiri with a minus loyalty. He trades off of that, he takes 1, 2, 3, 4 if the Lumbering falls. So yeah, and Shanda just does it here. Fuck it, we're going to show him it. Don't get punished in any way for it, no. We just kill him with it. GG. So, yep, that is us. What a nut draw, yeah. Like I said, Joly is Joly is not afraid to show punches here. Yeah. I'll wait for this attack to happen. I don't wanna like start typing or say thanks for watching or anything in case something bad happens here. But yeah. Well, we're through to the final. Dead Roma, Green Black Snakes, 1-1 match, best of 5. I'll see you guys there. I told you I could beat vehicles, and I bloody beat vehicles, even though I did misplay horrendously. Good games to Joly. He's genuinely a good player, and he's actually quite a cool guy when he's not being too salty. And yeah, so I'd like to say thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you later.